Honestly, man, like every time you do that, it's like a really weird like call to arms. You're just like, let's do this shit. Let's do it. Let's go. Let's go. Go. I feel like I'm about to get dumped out of a fucking AC-130, getting dropped into a fucking hot zone, just ready to go.
Goddamn right, the light's green. Why am I looking at you? I'm looking at your ass in the air.
I know what that is because of Call of Duty.
Hey, Call of Duty. Out here helping people answer the fake Call of Duty for over a decade. That shit confused me. I never understood. I'd get like on deployments, I'd like be with folks who'd like leave work and then go play Call of Duty. I'm like, nigga, look outside, bro. Like, at least play FIFA or some shit that you can't do out here. There's no grass here.
I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get some fantasy in your
life. I feel
life.
like that was kind of like one of those things where it's like you want to decompress, or you just get like the pogues who definitely will never see any action ever. And they're just like, man, I just don't know what it feels like.
See, and that's the thing that always fucked me up, because I was a pogue, you know what I'm saying? But all you hua niggas would have died if it weren't for people like me running the communications. Daryl, person other than grunt. Pogue.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking, so like, sometimes they call them legs. I don't fucking know. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Without people who are, you know, everything from quartermaster all the way up to like intel, who are just not out there kicking in doors and eating bullets, you know what I'm saying? Like, the shit doesn't function.
No one likes being a bullet sponge.
I mean, some people fucking do, and that's why it's very easy to get promoted to NCO as a fucking, you know, infantryman.
Isn't it, though?
It is. You know what I'm saying?
Nerds.
I mean, a little bit. Army nerds, one podcast. Nah, man, before we get into the intro, no disrespect, man. As a vet, like, I will say that anyone who fucking puts on the uniform, it's a fucking job, and it's hard to do. And I mean, like, even if you're not out there blowing up shit, you know what I'm saying? You're still sacrificing your time, effort, and energy with the expectation that at any point in time, you could have to go die. You know what I'm saying? I just always thought it was fucked up that, like, other people in the military and some folks out of the military, like you just slipped up and did, you know, will hit you with the pogue. Like, your job isn't equally as hard as everybody else's, or equally as important.
I mean, there's definitely like, I would say there's definitely plenty of like non-combat guys who end up outside the wire who fucking get into a firefight and have a story to tell. So,
but even the people that don't is what I'm getting at. You don't need to have a story to tell. You joined, you did what you were supposed to do. If you didn't do the fucking hua kick in the door shit because you weren't assigned to do it, or didn't want to do it, or scored high enough on the ASVAB to go do something else, that doesn't make your contributions any less.
It doesn't. Well, yeah, it doesn't make you any less of a, you know, a quote unquote soldier. You know,
don't quote unquote, like, legitimate statement. See, you keep fucking doing it.
No, I didn't mean to do it like that. All right, okay,
but it's okay.
It doesn't make you any less of a soldier at the end of the day, right?
There it is, man. We all got the same paycheck.
It's a team.
There you go.
One team, one fight, literally. Yeah.
Cool.
Die. Oh my God, bro. Yo, anyways, we are four nerds, one podcast. Hold it down tonight, man. Once again, we are short a nerd. Lebanon Don has been transferred, you know, due to our talking military service. He did so well in Racoon City. They sent him over to Silent Hill. He sent us a postcard. None of us have touched it because
you can smell the sulfur on it.
You can smell the death. I don't want whatever the fuck they got over there, so it's still outside.
Does that mean Lebanon Don is like invincible?
Maybe he's just mad lucky. Maybe he's just like how Scooby doing his way.
That's right, yeah. At this point, to be determined. So far, he can't be killed, so that's good.
He is immortal. Oh, man.
For sure.
We got some shit to get into today, man. It's going to be a good pod. I'm going to kick it off because I'm hype out here, bruh. Digimon Adventure, Last Evolution, Kizuna is coming out March 25th via Fathom Events. If you anime and we anime, you know what I'm saying? If you're out here and you're not on the Fathom Events webpage, whenever you get the opportunity, you're missing out on some real good events, man. Even if it's a movie you've already seen, just the fact that everyone out there is, it's like a mini con. It's a con for 2.5, 3 hours of your day on a random Tuesday, Wednesday. Go through, pay the $16 or $18 or whatever it is, go to the full-on 3D, IMAX, 4D.
Yeah, you kind of go. Yeah, exactly right. You basically go for like the experience and the people at the end of the day.
And it's always a good time, man. A lot of folks go in cosplay. I know we went to Boku no Hero and we went to Into the Spider-Verse in cosplay. I will be in Boku no Hero. Full regalia. I'll be in Boku no Hero this year. Me and D-Truth actually this year will be in cosplay at Boku no Hero. So that should be a lot of fun.
I haven't decided who is like a not. That was good.
Rob, if you're not Fat Gum, I'm gonna be upset because really y'all have the same hair now.
Shit, we do.
You just have facial hair, but we could dye your whole shit blonde. You could be fat gum as fuck. We can get the jacket tomorrow.
We definitely
Actually,
do need to throw.
you know what? I'm down
we
for
need
that.
we need to pick. We need to pick for the socials for everyone to see the haircut.
Okay, so
if you haven't done it already, because I've lost my phone and I'm
okay,
really sick.
okay, hang
for
on.
everyone who doesn't know, and
so I have
see about
posted
that.
it to my personal. I posted the personal, but I haven't put it to on the noob Instagram yet.
I swear I
So-
saw it on the new Instagram. You did?
Did you? Oh wait, you know what? I might have fucked up and hit both buttons.
It's fine. Both buttons are good.
That's good. All right.
We'll repost it.
Yeah, we'll repost it. So where D was going with that is like he. Okay, so apparently we all have the same fucking haircut now. I don't know how.
Four nerds, one haircut.
Which all right. Which that being said, I want to give a shout out to Michael Showtime, Mike at Ebor or Ybor Barbering Company.
Nigga, why, boy?
Yeah.
Why are you saying it like that, bro?
I'm saying it because all the fucking normies who don't know how to say it right, they're just like, no, over at Ybor, it's Ebor. Ebor.
Who does that?
Thank
Who
you.
does that? I've never
Where
met
they,
a white
where
boy.
they do that at?
Where they do that?
But yeah, I want to give a big shout out to Michael_Showtime. That's Insta. Hit him up. My man cuts fire hair. Some might say don't trust a barber, but you can trust a man with head tats and knows what the fuck he's talking about. And
Yeah,
he
Mike
ha-
is good people.
And he has mysterious bedroom eyes. Don't let him lie to you.
Mysterious. That's how the noob got in for his first haircut. He was walking by and Mike hit him with the bedroom eyes from 6 feet away, like bam. He was like, I guess I can come in here and sit down.
Hello. Is it this beard cut you've been looking for? We're like, why, yes, my beard is looking quite Arab money right now. Could you please help a brother out? Please.
Yeah, only one of those at a time, and Lebanon Don is gone. So that's good. I guess it's positive your beard is out here looking like
It's getting there. It's pretty shaped up. I probably could have went a little bit shorter, but I'll give it time. I'll probably trim it down after a little while. Honestly,
I'll just never get one.
Hey, listen,
just not
man. You know
required.
you
what?
just don't want a beard, and that's
I'm
fine. I don't
gonna-
want you to have a beard.
I'm going to
Shaving sucks.
start a foundation for you, and it's gonna be for motherfuckers who can't grow
the
facial
Jerry
hair.
Lewis Foundation for facial
I'm
hair.
just gonna give you like the face equivalent of a merkin on your face.
A merkin, not a toupee, not a toupee. A merkin. You picked the worst option.
Did it intentionally.
Oh, you are the worst. I love it. I absolutely love it. All right, man. More anime news, man.
Yerp.
Funimation. All right. All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
All right,
Jesus.
all right, all right,
All right.
Okay. Look, at the risk of costing us the Funimation bag,
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no.
Okay.
and this is at the risk, because, I mean, give us the bag.
Anybody else
But also, if
clench
we ever
up?
meet in person, I got to have a conversation with you. Y'all are fucking up. So, on positive news, Funimation is now streaming Paranoia Agent. Huge news. If you haven't seen Paranoia Agent and you like just strange, psychosomatic, serial thriller,
basically do yourself a-
unsettling anime,
Yeah, do yourself a
go
favor.
check it out. It's really good.
It's really good.
If you've watched anything from Ava to Death Parade, all of that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
it's from the original Adult Swim run from back in the early 2000s time frame.
I just like that
back when we started
gritty
getting into
animation.
the dark anime. And it was really good. It's got one of the best opening themes of all time. And I don't even just mean like the opening theme, but like the whole opening sequence is just really good at what it does.
Very.
Jeff Thu, Mother's Basement, give us the bag.
What but?
Has a great video on it. Have them check it out. They're running that, which is cool. What pisses me off is they just killed interspecies reviewers. Have y'all seen any of that yet?
No.
Interspecies
Wait, hang on.
reviewers.
Hang on. I'm gonna need you to fill
I'm
me in
about
on
to
this.
sound so edgy, and I'm about it because I watch everything. I know what I'm about.
So-
I like High School DxD.
Edge
I like
boy.
Prison School. I'm in here, son. I'm in here. You know what it is.
Said I'm a titty
was a
man.
monster
I'm an
Musume.
ass man. I think we all can agree. We're all thigh man.
There we go.
Can I
Oh,
get
yeah.
an amen?
Hey, thighs cross
Amen.
the aisle, man.
Amen.
Indeed.
Look, dude, look, Monster Musume, the whole business, dude. So interspecies reviewers is about these dudes that like are fucking like random fantasy monsters and like reviewing it. And it's hilarious.
No
it is
shit.
so good, dude. And like, so Funimation
I got
was
some
running
watch
it,
homework now.
and they
All
were.
right.
Rob's like, ooh, bro, this is. I don't know how this isn't a hentai. Honestly, I really don't. But it technically isn't.
It rides a line that hard?
Bro, it Michael Jackson thrillers or Michael Jackson Moonwalker over the line. You know what I'm saying? And are you okay? The hard lean. Oh my god. So Funimation was running it, and they'd even set up a dub, man. And
Word. Okay.
no dice. They just killed it after a couple episodes. They stripped it from the platform. I don't know if they
Damn.
licensed it and no one had ever seen it, and they were just working on it.
Maybe
and
you-
somebody was like, maybe I should watch an episode of this or what, but you can't watch it anymore. You got to get it the old-fashioned way.
Are you thinking like maybe it was like just a little too edgy?
I mean, that's possible, but you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, it's based on a manga.
I mean,
so you could have read the manga. I know the manga is damn near hentai.
There is some real edgy shit out there that rides that fucking line. Like,
I mean, it's worse than High School D Cross D. It's worse than High School DxD, but it's a great anime.
Damn.
Like by etchiness, not by like quality.
Yeah, no, not by quality. No, I know.
You know what I'm saying? So like for them to just pull the rug out from under folks who were enjoying themselves with both hands above the table. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Like do your job, vet your content, you know, and continue to give people, you know, because I think you have to kid or adult your profile anyway on Funimation. Continue to give people the opportunity to pay for shit, that want to pay for shit. That seems to be a thing with anime every time it comes up.
Yeah, that goes back to that one conversation that we were having.
What's that?
We were like, yo, if you made the thing, make that thing accessible. You know, why not get the money? Why not
let us continue to pay you?
Benefits of you already making the thing.
Yeah, let us continue to pay you. Let us slide you the check. Especially nowadays when people don't even need DVDs. Let me download this shit and no DRM free.
There has to be some reason why the people who've created stuff is like, yo, let me not license this and get money.
Enforced scarcity, man. Enforced scarcity. It's why diamonds cost money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Enforced scarcity. And it's a thing. And like what happens is they'll like, on some level, any anime fan, especially anime fans who are into collecting things, understand that pretty much everything is collectible because anime has this horrible habit of only running things for very short periods of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want a figure, you might as well cop it because you know, even if it doesn't say collectible, you got 6 months.
Just know you probably may or may not ever see it again. And let's not forget like seasonal release stuff too. You're like, oh well, this is like the, you know, this is for a White Day, or this is for, you know, like cherry blossom season or whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah,
like,
facts. I think
having it like skinned differently in some way, shape, or form of some kind of special release on top of that. Yeah, it's like it's it's suffocating because you're just sitting there, just like, I don't know if I should buy this or if I should wait till the special one comes out or what.
But is that beneficial? Is this proposed enforced scarcity beneficial for those who make it? Does it make things more valuable, or is it just
it makes
making
people more likely
difficult?
to buy them? I think
That's true.
I think you get more people to buy things earlier in the adoption cycle, so then you can speak to the success of your item when everyone goes to cop it immediately.
Yeah, because these days it's like getting down to the point where like you almost have to have like some form of a hookup via Japan or somebody that knows a guy that is able to get some shit into you because
Facts. I mean, is J-List
Yeah.
still any good? J-List used to be the boogie.
it's been a minute since I've been on
think
it,
it was
but
J-List, I don't remember.
it's been like years, so it might still be good.
And we have stores now around here popping up, you know, doing their best to kind of bring us the goods.
Yeah, which
Pop Cult, give us the
yeah.
bag. Pop Cult's been doing a great job.
Thank you.
I go out of my way to go into every Pop Cult shop. GameStop has really stepped up their like collectible figures.
They're kind of going the merch route now, so I mean, I'm with it.
I'm definitely going to cop. I saw this like 12-inch White Ranger statue on like this giant platform that just is the White Ranger power coin, and that's purchased already. I'm buying that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's getting
soon
bought.
as soon as I get off work.
That's going in the podcast room for sure.
I got to cook dinner tomorrow. Y'all getting dinner late. I'm stopping.
Reasonable.
There you go. Well, on the side news before we get too sidetracked, little somber notes. So the voice actor that was for Captain Ginyu and the anime narrator Bryce Armstrong has died at age of 84.
Yeah, which is sad, man. But you know, 84 is a good run.
Yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, he was been in a lot of things, and I mean, you know, got to celebrate my man's a little bit. You know, he had a hell of a run. I mean, he was in a lot of stuff. You know, but yeah, so little nod on that one.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
We'll see you on the Snake Road, fam.
Yeah.
Hey, Izzy trying to make me cry.
Oh, damn, don't do that. Angel.
Oh, we gotta get the sad version of Child Ahead.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Oh my god, you might actually cry.
There's a lot of remixes, a lot of songs we need to make. We need to get on these.
Honestly, you know me. I'll freak a song any way I want to, and I'll just make the most fucked up shit with it every single time. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be anything.
That's because the new be out of pocket on shit.
That's true.
Out of
That's true.
pocket.
My
Is out of pocket make it come out?
yeah,
it does.
my brain works in very weird ways, so you're welcome for that. But transitioning over to video game news, fucking, you called it.
The Madden Curse.
You called it.
Hear ye, hear ye.
But did he really call it, or was he just trying to make it?
No,
happen?
he
Hear
did it.
ye.
He
hear
dead
ye.
ass
I
ma-
made this happen.
You
No, I'm not.
manifested
I
that
made
shit.
this happen.
I am not.
You manifested that shit.
You know what? I wish I could say that. I mean, If I knew I was going to manifest that, I would have bet a lot more on
Everything.
the game.
We was just in
Oh,
Atlantic
wait,
City.
hang on. How much did
Zero.
you win on the game?
0.
A lot more.
I mean, I could have bet it in Atlantic
I
City,
didn't.
but that's a whole
Yeah, you're
thing.
like, I lost my ass. I don't know what I'm talking about.
But no, the hear you. The Madden Curse is broken.
Madden Curse is officially broken. This is the first
Until next year.
Until next year. But well, hang on. So this is the very first player that we've had on the cover ever since I think it was ever since 96.
No, ever, period.
So-
since we've been putting players on the
Since
cover.
we've been putting players on covers, and we're talking like no fatal, crazy injuries,
Yeah.
no arrest stuff,
There's been
no getting dropped from the team,
I feel like
there's
the
been some
And they made-
average seasons.
and they made it to the Super Bowl. Which
Yeah.
I think the only one that's ever done that, but like he like got injured and didn't really play was Gronkowski. I think, right?
Yeah.
Gronkowski.
I think there's
was the
a
only
couple
one.
Patriots who are on there who's been successful. I think there's been some like moderate seasons, but definitely
no champs.
like Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm here.
No one's ever gone
know.
the distance.
You know what
yeah.
I've always wondered? Well, not always, but you know what I'm wondering now that occasionally pops up whenever I have
At
the
this
Madden
very
conversation?
second, at this very moment in time,
Well, right now, at this very second in time, I'm wondering, should I go get some cereal? Because I do have the munchies.
and also there's this
That's-
microphone smell.
Like excellence.
I should have rubbed my genitals more vigorously on that. My bad.
Number one.
Mo Vigor.
Mo Vigor.
You better have great diction over there, dude.
No, the Madden Curse is broken.
It is.
Congratulations
It is.
to Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick
congrats.
Mahomes.
Big ups.
Apparently, he's the. I don't know. I've seen a lot of articles about like I think he's like the third black quarterback to win a Super Bowl or Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
And I don't watch football anymore, but I do remember a time where, there was like this black quarterback stigma where it's like, oh, not a lot of belief in the black quarterback where they can only be runners and, they can never
Which
be
is
pocket-
They couldn't
weird.
throw the ball, or they
Yeah.
could throw the ball, but they
Yeah.
couldn't read the field.
I could never,
Right,
I could
yeah.
never understand that argument. I was like,
Yeah.
that just seems like that's based on nothing.
Yeah.
Based on racism. That's what it's based on.
But, shout out to no shout outs to the NFL. Still fuck them. But there are a lot more successful black
Yeah.
quarterbacks. And, Pat
Shout out to
Mahomes
the black
did it.
people in the NFL.
Yeah.
Black people breaking the Madden
And
Curse.
congrats on the come up, man. Like that was a hell of a
Yeah.
game. Like
Yeah.
I didn't expect to really give a shit because for one, I don't really fuck with football too much, but at the same time I was just happy it wasn't the Patriots. And for any of you Patriots fans listening, I'm sorry.
Give us the bag.
I'm not.
Fuck you.
But
There we go.
but at the same time, like fuck that shit because you know how old that shit gets watching the same goddamn team go to the fucking Super Bowl every time. Who's going to
I
Super
wouldn't
Bowl?
care so
Who
much
cares?
if it weren't for all that Bill Belichick cheating shit.
Yeah, that's the,
Right, because if y'all were just good
Yeah.
crushing folks, I'd be like, oh, y'all are crushing folks. But like, if you get caught cheating several times, just gonna assume you're cheating all the time,
Yeah.
and I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh, well, this doesn't do anything for me.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess they're better at cheating than everyone else.
Yeah.
but come on, bro. You know?
All in all, though, I would definitely say good game. Though it was that shit got tight towards the end, and there was that one touchdown that was a little fucked on for San Francisco. You know, where like he definitely dead ass stepped out of bounds and didn't even touch the post when he was going out.
I think football has to be one of the most hard to officiate games ever. It's
Yeah.
like, it sucks. There's always some pass interference. There's always some, did he blow the call? It just makes the whole game kind of,
Yeah.
That's why rugby.
yeah.
Fuck yes, rugby.
Better football.
Everyone's like,
Yeah, no, it's football meets soccer, and at twice the speed.
exactly. And on top of that, if you can believe this, and
Much less injury.
and I'm speaking from experience, kind of, it is much less violent. Want to know why?
You don't have pads. You're not misling yourself with people.
Fucking thank you, because you will regulate yourself. You're like, oh,
You're
if
like,
I
oh, that hurts me too.
if I hit this guy running this fast, I may dislocate my shoulder. Let
friendly
me
fire
fucking
on.
not.
it's friendly fire.
Yeah, it is. I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna hold up. I'm gonna call the play. I'm gonna call the play.
All I gotta say is I want someone to get into a good scrum, and you tell me the difference between the two. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, but in more gaming news, you had this thing about Final Fantasy as well, by the way.
Guys,
Oh no!
Guys.
Oh god!
so how's it feel over there in Xbox land?
What? Fuck you, cunt! All right. Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Oh,
stars in Bernice.
you motherfucker! Of course, it's a PS
man.
exclusive.
Oh man, hey yo, at some point we might go back and dub over this section with One Winged Angel.
I'm so
should have had it
so
queued up.
angry right now.
Oh man, yeah, man. PlayStation timed exclusivity. I'm mad. So like, there's a part of me, right? I'm not gonna
Right.
lie to you. I love the concept of console exclusive games, and it's gonna sound anti-industry or anti-gamer, but I do think that the concept of console exclusivity kind of fosters a brand for consoles.
Right.
And it causes them to focus on the things that their exclusive brand caters towards, right? PlayStation games have always been great platformers, great adventure games, like their first party games, the console exclusives, great story driven games. And then you had like some crossover with joints like Mass Effect and stuff like that. And, on the other side, you had, really great sim games, really great first person shooters over on the Xbox, half of the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we split
exactly.
the difference on fighting games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get, you might have extra Mortal Kombat shit. Sony got all the dope 2D fighters, Arc System Works type stuff. You know, and it was pretty swag. And it's cool that you can play everything everywhere. But Final Fantasy is so near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? That I'm mad that folks, when they told me Kingdom Hearts 3 was coming out on the Xbox, I was bad. I better not see a single motherfucker I know out here with a green Kingdom Hearts case. That's the wrong color, sir. I need you to take that back and make the right decision.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is.
So what's the business on that? I guess each console has to, pay for a license in order to
Pretty
allow
much.
that game to be played. And
Yeah,
I guess,
exactly.
I'm never gonna hate on any of these companies who are trying to get money, and I'm sure if you want it to be non-exclusive, I'm sure there's a price that you could pay to make it happen.
There is. Just because, you could say the same thing about, PC players just recently getting the Master Chief Collection.
Yeah.
It's like...
That's weird to me. Because it's on the Xbox.
And it's
what I'm saying?
Microsoft,
And it's
I know.
Microsoft. I'm sure there's not much that needs changed. That's just them being assholes.
Not by much. I mean, I never really could understand why they wouldn't release to PC, but I was assuming there was some kind of a reasoning behind it. There was, to me, things like that. There's always some kind of internal kind of company issue. The reason why it wouldn't get released like that. So it's I don't know. For me, that's what the issue was. Even though we probably have a lot of PC players that do listen, which they look down on both of us. There's fucking goddamn console.
Hey, I will argue with any
fucking
PC
console.
I will
fucking fags,
argue with any PC master race guy that wants to smoke. Man, get the hell out of here. How much did you pay for your gaming PC? I paid $400 for my PlayStation almost a decade ago.
Pretty much.
When did the PS4 come out? I've got a Pro now.
You're asking the wrong question to the wrong person.
I've got a Pro now. I mean, even the Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I've got a Pro now, but I got my Pro, $400, came with Spider-Man limited edition, no problems. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's run everything. I haven't had any beef.
Yeah, I think my thing is I always wait till the last second to really do buy another system. So it's me, I kind of ran out the clock. I waited till they were just we're just not gonna make 360 games anymore. Okay, get the new one next.
Yeah, that's a little bit of what you have to do. Now that I'm an adult and a little more established and I have money to buy things, the PS5 is probably getting copped, especially if the launch lineup is meaty.
I mean, depending on
PlayStation's usually done a pretty good job. With
I was on the fence about getting Scarlet right away because I was I want the new shit, but at the same time, I was let me just wait it out for a bit.
See, make sure
see
none
what
explodes.
happens.
No Samsung stuff out here.
Exactly.
Is that date right for the term of the exclusivity?
Yeah, so April of 2021 from whenever it releases.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
it's pretty crazy.
Well, so we were thinking the better part of a year because it was supposed to come out first quarter-ish this year, and it got pushed.
It's going to be a minute, but I mean, at the end of the day, everyone's psyched because they actually have a release date to look at. Yeah. You could always hear.
I will be. I don't even know if I can
happening.
pre-order that. I'll go pre-order that while I'm at GameStop tomorrow. But if I can't, GameStop give us the bag. If I can't pre-order it, then I will not be. Pre-ordered Persona 5. Had to get the Steelbook because they sold out almost immediately of the no fucking around super duper collector's
Which
edition.
they always do. And I swear to God, I think the reason why that is because of fucking.
If you listen to our podcast and you hear this,
which we're pretty sure you do, our favorite manager at
GameStop, give Cassie the bag.
GameStop.
If you're not gonna give us the bag, give Cassie the bag. Promote her to whatever
regional.
Yeah,
something.
there we go. VP.
Yeah.
President of dopeness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if anything else comes out for any hard JRPG, just go ahead and put one of the no fucking arounds aside. Just assume I'm coming through to cop that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll be through with the money.
With the money in the paper bag.
You're welcome. Ahead of time.
Oh man, yo. So esports teams are forming a new league. Apparently,
ooh, all right.
They're going UFC. The league will be owned by each individual team. It's going to be
I'm fucking amped for that.
Hopefully it's dope. Apparently it's supposed to kick off with Counter-Strike Global Offensive with Flashpoint, which is pretty swag. Apparently team owners are going to collectively pay $25 million to participate, and it'll have 10 teams apparently, and it'll be a whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty hype. I'm not
So
mad.
is this like every game has their own league, or every team has their own league?
That's more closely to it. Every team will have their own league.
more or
and they'll
less.
play different games.
Plus,
Not every teams will be part of a league that will play different games.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, CS has a good enough following that I could see that definitely picking up. What other titles are you gonna have like in that realm? Like, this is my next question.
I don't see any titles listed as of yet. I do have a couple of teams. Cloud9,
Oh, Cloud9's a pretty good name. All right.
Immortals Gaming Club.
All right. Any evil geniuses in there?
Gen G is in here.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Make it
I don't see evil
No, no solo mid. No.
No.
All
Oh, Monte Cristo is commentating. And then August, similar amount. That's not.
Yeah, because I think that would be cool. Like having a league and make it like a track meet kind of thing, where it's like, okay, this league has these games. Every team fields a team that plays these games. And
Right.
get some points, kind of.
Yeah.
That's what I'd like to
Shit.
see. I think that would be pretty swaggy.
Yeah, and I
Apparently,
think
by the way-
we do need to definitely expand more orgs though, for sure. Like, I
I'm
want
not
to see
even-
more competition out there.
I would like to see more structured organization.
Definitely.
Personally. It doesn't necessarily need to
Definitely.
be more organizations. Just a way to streamline a lot of the process would be pretty cool. I do think though, if we get too big with some of these organizations, you run the risk of things being like
Oversaturated.
getting into the NBA, which is a
Yeah.
nigh impossibility. Whereas nowadays, you might go to a regional, slip up, win a couple of games, and end up somewhere important, which is pretty swaggy. You get a lot of these out of nowhere folks, which is pretty cool. Apparently, by the way, Thorin, Duncan Shields, who's said some slick shit about folks in the past, is leading the more adult-oriented broadcasts. So apparently they're going to have multiple different kinds of broadcasts for things, and some people are going to be out of pocket, which should be a lot of fun.
Hell yeah, fucking honestly, man. You know what's funny is like, have you ever watched like any like pro league streams before? Dude, when I tell you they are talking the most shit ever,
Oh, you got it.
and it's like, but it's not like blatant like fuck you. It's like very thinly veiled.
Buttoned down.
Where you're just like, oh yeah, gotta say that wasn't the best move, but he says that he knows best, and I'm just gonna have to trust his word on that. It's like, that was the most thinly veiled. That was the most like
Shade.
just like roundabout fucking just like, you're like, yeah, he fucked up, and he likes to think that you don't fuck up, but I see you, bitch.
I see you out here.
I know what you about. You ain't about this life for real.
That's funny.
Type shit like that where you're just like, fuck. All right. Well, I mean, like, hey, listen, if they got one that's like way more like in it to win it, where they're just like going for the throat, I'm about it.
I wish shit talkery was a thing. I'm kind of mad it's not. Like, I don't know why you grew up shit talking in every sport you played, and then as soon as you like become a college athlete or a professional athlete, like, hey, don't talk no more shit. No, roast them. All right. If you get in someone's head by saying some slick shit when you run by, who's winning? You, because you've been practicing your shit talk.
Facts.
Guys, this article says that Cloud9 is valued by Forbes at $400 million.
Oh
Fucking
yeah,
yes, it is, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like
Say it with me now.
That's like-
esports is the future.
that's like the same amount of money as like NBA teams. I think
Get with the times, old man.
so. I think like
Get
the
with the
Clippers are like
times.
the Clippers and the Knicks are like $2 billion or whatever. But
But they've been around forever.
Yeah, they have like tenure.
crazy.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of money in this.
Fuck yeah, dude. Honestly,
You
man.
should have let me play more games.
Yo, facts, mom.
Bro, seriously. Oh my god. Like, all right, I don't want to.
We'll post this link on
I
the
don't-
gram.
yeah.
Send this link to your parents.
Yeah, seriously. Let them know. You're like, listen, I can get
You did this to me.
I can get a college full ride scholarship for playing fucking League of Legends.
Which, cool.
Full,
Cool.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, you're playing games.
What'd you go to school for? League.
League.
Which
And
league?
you're
Football
like,
league?
which
Hockey
league?
league? Baseball league? No.
D1, D2. You're like,
Of Legends.
Yeah. Which, hey man, like, get it any way you can. If you can't be physically impressive, bang on them keys and fucking make it work, right? That shit fucking trips me out though. But yeah, definitely. If you feel like you're good enough, you can definitely make it in this industry for sure.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Sims turning 20.
Oh
Happy
god, that's
birthday.
right.
You
Yeah,
wanna play The Sims?
I did a little bit. I played Sims 4, but then I realized real life was way more fun. So
If real life is more fun than Sims, you are not doing horrible things to your Sims.
then I went outside. Oh yeah, I remember everybody used to tell me that. They're like, "Oh, you don't drown your Sims." I go, No. Because I'm not a fucking sociopath, Darren.
Yeah. Sims is all so when I played Sims, like for the very short stint I played, it was all about just pushing the stuff to the limit. What will they let me get away with in this game? How much money can I have? How fast can I make people die? It's the most fucked up thing I can do to people.
Yeah.
It's like Grand Theft Auto playing Sims.
Pretty much.
Kinda, yeah. Like I remember I used to hear like
just killing people.
Pretty much.
Bro. You know how long it took me to beat Grand Theft Auto 3 when I was a kid? I got it on PlayStation 2.
It took you that long?
I didn't try to beat it, bro.
Well,
I had it for like 2 years, and at no point was I like, oh, well, let me get some of that story in.
So you're just so focused on fucking around that like story just never entered your mind.
You gotta understand, I was playing Grand Theft Auto, Kingdom Hearts, and NBA Street Volume 1 at the same time.
That is a fucking cocktail of destruction right there. That's what that is.
On a side note, did you guys see that story about that NBA player who got like the Grand Theft Auto weapons cheat code tatted on his arm?
No.
That's awesome.
Who was that?
A badass is who that was.
I'm gonna look this up. Hopefully, I am not making this up because that's random.
I was having a dream. I just wanted someone to do it.
I was like, oh, that would be cool.
He said I may or may not have blacked out on fucking NyQuil and had a goddamn fucking fever dream about
we're
this.
talking about D-True's blackouts. It's happening this show.
That's happening. That's happening today.
Tales of the Borderlands in development.
You know, okay, so did you enjoy the last Tales that they did?
I dug it. I really did.
I dug it too. You know,
really did.
I was glad they actually brought them into the re-release for 3. Like they brought characters from Tales into it, which I was about.
I thought
motherfucking Siege mustache.
Siege mustache. I thought, don't we get new Borderlands DLC soon?
Coming up.
Nice.
Just around the river bend.
I thought Telltale was closed, but this says that it's at development at Telltale. So I don't know if they got rid of a bunch of people.
Oh wait.
By somebody.
Hold up. Wait. Yeah, wait. So it's being done by Telltales?
That's what I've got here in the article or whatever.
No
but
fucking way.
But I thought Telltale was closed, so I'm not sure how that goes. We'll update that on the gram or whatever after this drops to just kind of clarify. That's a little weird.
Yeah.
The way they fired a bunch of folks was pretty shifty. I did
pretty
not
shifty. That's an understatement. That was fucking crazy. Definitely wanted more of that for sure.
All right, so early callback. It was a college player. Yep, he's got the unlimited ammo tat like under his left arm.
Okay, that's cool.
Wait, hang on. Pass that around real quick. Let me look at that. Oh, what does it look like?
This is probably the craziest thing.
That's fucking lit. All right.
We have not yet begun to be lit because I don't know if you see the Uzumaki ceiling tattoo on his elbow.
Oh, I didn't. You dropped the iPad
we
whenever
could
you're
do a
passing
whole
it,
episode.
so.
He's got a Mario mushroom. This guy's got a tattoo game, yeah.
That dude is
actually
that is full gamer. All right.
I'm gonna say this now, right? And we're gonna keep pushing this every so often because I think it's funny. Right, I'm a big fan of Donut. Donut, give us the bag. Right, Donut Media on YouTube. Big car guy. Right, James Pumphrey got a tattoo of like a Dodge tattoo on his ribs, and they paid him like 10 G's for it.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then obviously paid for the cost of tattoo. If any video game company, Sony, Square Enix, not Bethesda. You know what I'm saying? Sony,
you know what
Square
you did.
Enix,
You know what you did.
Atlas, Gearbox. Want to proposition a dude for their first tattoo.
Honestly, man,
let me know.
You know it. And make it like something like in a really ridiculous
I
place.
can put it on my face or some shit. But I'll put it somewhere cool.
Make it like a fucking put like a Gearbox tramp stamp or some shit like that.
I'm not Gearbox tramp stamping myself, man. I mean, well, for the money. Let me not say no to anything.
Or even worse, it'd be like put gold keys here and with an arrow pointing down, and then just have a Gearbox fucking logo right next to it.
That's hilarious, though. Oh my god.
You know that's
or even
good.
better. It's over the top of your dick, and this is one golden key.
There you go. One key to rule them all.
Oh my god.
You could
dude.
say this is going to be an orange. This is going to be a pearlescent you'll never forget.
Oh my god. What in the fuck?
That's high tier humor for anybody who plays Borderlands. You will know what that is. You're welcome.
Is that high tier humor?
It kind of is. Not many people know what pearls are.
Man.
That's too much, man. Yo, what is that from? Oh, that is BoJack. That's Sarah
BoJack?
Lynn. Oh my god.
Oh, that's right.
Yo,
Sorry, guys, I'm dying.
Yeah.
Oh man. We need to do a BoJack watch at some point.
Yes.
I'm down for it. I'm down.
I'm almost done. I couldn't bring myself to finish it when it dropped last week because it'll be done when I'm done with it. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
So,
Yeah, Izzy's got me in. He's been wanting me to watch it, and I'm like, yo, I was too sad in my previous life to do this.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to be sad.
Yeah,
It's
but
such a
now,
good show,
but
though.
now I have like an abundance of happiness. I think I can tolerate it, and it's been.
Oh, you think
good.
you can even out the sad?
Yeah, it's like okay, I wasn't feeling as good as I was before I
Just
started,
crank the
but
serotonin
still,
to like 30 and hope for the best.
It is good. I like it. It's really sad, but I watch sad shit.
Yeah.
I definitely listen to sad
I'll
songs.
probably give it a shot at some point. But in other gaming news, though, let's see. How do I say this politely? Fuck Blizzard. Fuck Blizzard and its fucking self-righteous fucking face. You sons of bitches released Warcraft 3, and you give us this fucking haphazard.
You sons of bitches.
Fucking bullshit. Nah. Hang on. First off, how is it that the older version of Warcraft 3 looks better than the newly released one? How in the fuck do you do that? How? Explain that to me. Please, someone, please explain that to me. Whether it be through fucking a sign in the sky or whatever the fuck. Write some shit and some tea leaves. I don't give a fuck what you do. But
Write some
God
shit and some tea leaves.
damn it, man. Like, Wizard fucked this so goddamn bad. You know what? Okay. Who here knows what the Metacritic score is for fucking Warcraft 3 right now?
No idea.
I don't know.
0.5.
Oh, damn.
Do you realize how? You know what's funny is there was one game before that was even lower.
Was it also a
And
Blizzard
then
game?
no, and then they went lower. It is cascading down to fucking rock bottom.
Isn't Metacritic out of 100?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Holy shit.
Do you realize how hard you gotta fuck up to get that low, dude? And you know what really like pisses me off too is
Grinds
like.
your gears?
You not really grinds my gears.
gears.
Okay, so you know the whole modding community and everything else. Everyone likes to mod. Everyone likes to spruce things up, add different stories, whatever. Guess what they're saying now? They're saying any fucking shit that you make now, we automatically own.
Yeah.
And we're not going to pay you for it. And you know what else you don't get? You don't get credited your shit, which means anybody who want to try to make a name for themselves or for being creative of any sort, you don't get that anymore. So basically, there's shit all over the community. And in addition to that, I'm fucking going off the rails right now. But to add insult,
New Brent.
add insult to fucking injury. Anybody who is explaining people how to get a refund, because now they're trying to cover their ass, they're trying to go behind and say, oh, you know, they're trying to delete all the different ways you can refund it. Anybody who's posting in the Blizzard forums to tell you how to get a refund, they're banning those accounts. They're banning them.
Oh wow.
So,
Damn.
Blizzard, you can suck my fucking nuts from the back. Thank you.
Back.
So
From the back, he says.
So there has to be a reason that this happened, or maybe not. Maybe
It's
they're
a
just
money
like,
grab.
fuck
It's a
you.
fucking cash grab.
Like,
It's a cash
fuck
grab.
all of you who have supported us.
Because what
and
happens
we hate
sometimes
you,
in like the
and
mod
fuck
community
you.
is people won't buy the new shit. They'll just have fun with the free mods.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's we own that thing you modified into our game, which on a level I get,
Yeah.
right? Because you are modifying their IP. But wasn't it Bethesda, if I'm not mistaken, that had like Content Creators Club where they could just like
Yes.
where you could monetize your mod, but you and Bethesda would get paid? Is that how that worked?
It's kind of. So like how the pay scale work with that is you would either get usually what I was seeing is you would kind of get like a one-time fee, or you would get paid a little bit if someone buys that mod or whatever. But then Bethesda just kind of went the same route and just pulled the whole fucking plug on it. It was like, nah, this is all of ours now, and like you guys can create if you want to, but publishing anything or whatever. But it's like with Blizzard, they just went the extra fucking mile, and they were just like, nah, we own all of that shit, and if you try to sell it or anything like that, we'll fucking sue you type shit. So I got a little bit of beef with that. In my opinion, they see, the thing is, before the whole like, you know, Chinese protest shit, which that was a whole nother fucking level. Now they shoot themselves in the foot with this, with actual.
Did they ever pay that man?
Okay, so they shortened his suspension and they gave him back his salary for for winning. But from what I was hearing,
They owe him some money.
They really do. And from what I was hearing, another tournament was like, "Yo, we'll give you that bonus because they respect what he was doing."
Yeah,
so
you deserve that.
They
All
really
right.
do.
That's swag.
Yeah,
Give him the bag.
honestly, yeah.
And
Gave
us
him
too.
the bag. And us too.
For no reason.
Return the bag.
Return the bag. Return the bag.
And,
you pilfered the bag.
And just on a quick note before we get off of games here, so I did a thing. I hate that you're so pleased with yourself about this.
Can you guys feel the smugness?
It's just radiating off of you right now, and I hate you
Like
so
sitting
much
next
for
to a
it.
space heater. Smug.
Smug heater.
Smug heater.
Smug heater. But okay, so I finally fucking broke, and I played a JRPG. Now, apparently, this fucking dickhead to my left seems to think that like I picked like the worst one, but it's like
did!
I mean, listen, all right, goddamn it, listen.
It only begs the question, which one?
I don't want to fucking pay for this shit. It was free. It's free.
You have a PlayStation.
I know.
I have a PlayStation.
Okay.
You don't have to pay for games. Just walk next door.
No, next room.
But
Next room.
Don't want to
the
confuse
door's
the
open.
listeners.
okay, okay. But in my defense, I didn't know you actually own this title though. So
No, this specific one I don't.
yeah, this specific title. So I decided to start playing Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. So technically is it season 3? Season 3 of SOA?
Technically, yeah.
Technically season 3, but it's the Gun Gale variation, and I'm kind of digging on it. I did not expect to like it, but it's happening.
Have you listeners ever taken someone to your favorite restaurant
I fucking hate this analogy so much.
and recommended a
It's about to
series of
shit
items?
all over me right now.
Like, hey guys, I come here all the time. I know the staff. You sit with me. They'll take great care of you. Just make sure you don't order this, because this is the thing they don't make as well as they make other things. And your fucking friend, with all of his facial hair, his fucking glasses, sits down next to you
Jealous.
and orders exactly the thing you ask him not to order. That's exactly how I feel about this being the first JRPG he plays.
I
No
mean,
Final Fantasy games,
yeah, either
not
that-
an Atlas game.
Okay, hang on.
Not
that-
Fire Emblem, not Octopath, goddamn Traveler.
Okay, before you get too ahead
Not
of yourself.
Dot Hack, which I have all of on every
But
system.
Is that where's him ordering the thing that you told him not to order, or ordering chicken fingers? Which one?
Wait a second. Oh, that's actually way better. I like,
he ordered
I like that way better.
He ordered
I like
chicken-
that way better.
He ordered a cheeseburger.
like-
He ordered a steak well done and put ketchup on it like a fucking heathen.
Where you're just like,
fucking
this is a pho restaurant. Where the fuck did you get that?
You won't let me talk you into playing Zone of the Enders, which has a great PlayStation 4 reboot.
Okay, all right. So because I'm playing,
That's a robot game. Nigga, you love Gundams.
I do. I fucks with the Gunpla. But yeah, honestly, so okay.
how did you make that choice?
Poorly.
Eat a dick, all right.
Bad.
Call it targeted marketing / a moment of opportunity.
It was free.
Yeah, it really was. They were just like, hey, here's a free trial, and I was like, I like free.
You don't like free that much. I have games that are free, and it's not even a trial. It's the whole goddamn game.
So just imagine what else could have shown up
Free.
at the same time.
Right? Anything else. But you know what? Hey, bullshit aside, I will say
ISIS
this.
training.
ISIS training. Oh shit, it's free airfare? All right.
Yeah, it's weird. It's only one way. That's strange.
Whatever. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Yeah.
Fuck that fine print.
Fuck that. It's not that
Asterisk.
important.
Whatever.
FBI, please don't come after us, please.
Oh my god.
Gotta give us the bag.
FBI can't touch the back.
No,
Like
they
the
don't wash.
black bag over
They don't
our head.
wash that bag. Do you know what that shit smells like? It smells
Ass and throw up.
smells like a jock strap and fucking old potatoes.
Jock strap
They
and
don't
old
wash the
potatoes.
bag.
I wash the bag.
I mean, well, we're nice.
Well, free. No, that's cool. And
Yeah, no.
you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and I'm
enjoy
digging
it.
on it. Like, I'm on the. You know what? I may just this might be a purchase.
You might copy. Okay. Jokes aside, I'm happy you're getting in the bag. Maybe your exposure, prolonged exposure to JRPG concepts and elements will make you more amenable to the concept of playing much better games that I own.
Now,
So one thing. Shout out to Coven.
Not even Phantasy Star.
Shout out to Coven. Coven is a very good video game guy. Coven, give us the bag.
Like just one person. Just come over here so we can rob you.
But no, so is Chrono Trigger, is that a JRPG?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Classic.
Yes.
yeah,
and
that is.
Coven was like, dude, dude, you gotta play Chrono Trigger. You gotta play Chrono Trigger. And I did it, and it was. A lot of things are a spiritual experience. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
that game
No, but
was
if it
really,
resonates,
really
it
good.
resonates.
This is what
man.
happens. You don't have Jesus in your life, man. Everything's a spiritual experience.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. If that's the come up from not having Jesus in your life, I'm never going to church again. Chrono Trigger is phenomenal.
Yeah.
He says,
Legend
"Praise
of
our Lord, and
Dragoon.
yeah, praise our Lord and Savior, Square Enix."
What did they just redrop a couple years back? Lunar
Yeah,
on 3DS. I feel like it's 3DS. Lunar Silver.
that was a
Star
weird re-release, in my opinion. Like that came out of left fucking field, didn't it?
Yeah, but I also think it came in like the time where they were re-releasing a lot of JRPGs on different consoles. So I
Yeah.
think it was kind of due.
So,
They were just like, let's not lose this licensing, so let's release something with it,
like,
basically.
while we're on JRPGs, but just like RPGs in general, like, so is the JRPG, is that the best RPG, or like what are the other RPGs and
So you
like-
have RPGs and JRPGs. It's not
Yeah.
like KRPGs
Yeah.
or like WRPGs for Westerners.
USA RPG?
USA RPGs, QRPGs. No, but they're just
USA
some-
RPG.
USA. Fucking A, don't talk to me about. All right.
As he just headbutts the mic.
They do give me the bag, and the bag is too small. They're great people, though. Some of which I assume are fine people. God damn it.
Good start.
I hate you. Yeah, man. So there's some specific conventions I guess you have to look forward to with JRPGs. Well, JRPGs, KRPGs. You know, anything over there in the Asia space. You know, you have some things that you're gonna expect. You know, that you may not see a lot of in Western joints. You know, you don't see a lot of turn-based Western RPGs. You don't see a lot of relationship building, you know, life sim heavy RPGs in the same vein as, like, for example, Persona. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I think of the quintessential JRPG, I'm going to think of a classic Final Fantasy or something.
Yeah.
When I think of the quintessential Western RPG, I'm going to think of Skyrim and all 26 of its re-releases.
Yeah,
That's
I
to
mean,
give somebody else the bag.
yeah, I would definitely say like any kind of like any J or K RPG, there is a level of expectation of you're expecting. So like art style has to be on point, story has to be, I wouldn't say incredibly good, but it
Yes,
does.
incredibly good.
I mean, it
I
depends.
can't tell you how many Western RPGs I've played with horrible stories. I
That's true, but
feel like stories are much larger focus.
But effectively, it's like it has to be visually stimulating, gameplay has to be tight, and the story has to be of quality. So I would say like usually whenever you say like any kind of Asian RPG, the marker for greatness is set a lot higher, or not even that, just like the minimum. The minimum I think is set a lot higher. Then if you were to like falter in any of those, you get raked over the coals.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, you just want people that put out good content.
Exactly. Yeah. Pretty much like I would say like the fan base demands quality at the end of the day for that.
Fans demand more.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. So on a side note,
Side note.
Segway Kings. Segway Kings.
yeah, but so segueing into to sports related news. Am I the only one who watched the Super Bowl? Like actually watched it
I
ain't gonna lie.
attempted to watch the
and
Super Bowl.
didn't see.
I've seen clips. I don't know. So I was dying this year's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So I was incapacitated.
You caught like the fucking bird flu or some shit. Like
I
on
think
the way
I
back.
had the same thing you had, and I just rested in time to prevent it.
So we took different paths,
Yeah.
but
Watershed moments.
so I didn't see much of the Super Bowl, but I did see some clips. And some
I would say like
pictures
the
and
commercials this year were like meh.
Meh.
They
I
were
feel like
alright.
commercials have been going down in quality.
Yeah. I would say like the probably the peak thing of the moment. Bro, can we talk about how fucking good J-Lo looks for
yeah.
50?
J-Lo is
Sweet.
doing the same shit the Queen of England is doing.
Jesus. Like,
Bruh.
Betty White, all that good
Good.
stuff. She's out here bathing in
good
child
God.
blood or something. I don't know what she's doing, but like she's never dying and never going to not be hot. She's up there with Sofia Vergara.
Dude, it's just ridiculous because like I was just sitting there, I was like, how old is she now? And I just arbitrarily just Googled how old she was. And I was like, 50?
But 50's not that old no more, man.
Yeah, 50's the new.
Yeah.
30.
35.
Yeah, 50's like, yeah.
But I
'Cause,
mean,
'cause
like-
she's been in shape her whole fucking life.
She was
dog.
killing that shit though. Like I would say that was a quality halftime show. Not the best, but definitely quality.
J-Lo, give us the bag.
Give us the back. I have seen a lot about the Shakira tongue thing. I don't know what's. I
I
don't know what that was all about. I've just seen like the most out of context clip. You know how like when you didn't see a thing and then you just like learn what the thing was by the memes that you see.
Oh yeah.
And that's the greatest. That's the
Because you don't know and you don't want to know. It's more fun.
Because I'm sure your brain went to that place. You're like, is this a deep fake or something? What is this shit?
I saw like a Simpsons meme of like Homer and Bart with their tongues out, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on?
Sinner, I don't understand the context of this at all.
But I saw it and I was like, I don't get it. But and apparently there were crotch shots, so a lot of people were upset about that. I don't know
why.
I don't really care too much about.
It's not like you had like full fucking muff exposure. Nothing was crazy.
You picked the worst words for things. I have never in my life referred to it as a muff. What is a muff?
I mean, it sounds
ear muffs, nigga. Muff.
I said merkin. I said merkin earlier. Wait, hang on. Oh, don't do that. Wait. Hold on to that. No, hold on to that story. Don't do that.
Don't like me when I'm.
Hang on a second. Hang on. That fucked me up.
We're good.
All right. So on to the next segment, my favorite segment, my segment. It is Florida Man of the Week.
Man.
And did I do that effect on my own? You goddamn right I did. You're welcome for it. Florida. They cowling me.
I'm dying.
As D is just dying over there in the corner. All right, so Florida Man story of the week. Jesus Christ, man, are you going to make it?
No.
Holy shit. One of us is medically trained. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes.
All right.
We gonna make it.
We gonna be all right.
No CPR.
All right, so
CPR.
all right, so Florida Man story of the week is Florida man entered plea deal in Disney theft case. Now, I don't know if anybody is familiar with Disney. If you are not, welcome from out under your rock. We are glad you came out of your vault. We are so happy for you.
Feels good to be out here.
Yeah, right. But so Disney, it is a great place. You could say it's the most magical place on earth. So the one in Orlando, effectively, so there were 2 Winter Garden men accused of stealing a number of Disney props and costumes, and then, of course, like most stupid-ass criminals, taking photos of the shit on their fucking social medias. Shocker why they got caught. Imagine that.
You know how good you got to be to rob Disney? That had to have been some Ocean's 11 level
Bro,
shit, bro.
I know.
They have like their own military out there.
They really do. Like, oh, you don't fuck with mouse
Wait,
cops.
I'm pretty sure you can get assigned to Shades of Green. I feel like there's like a military assignment at Disney.
That doesn't surprise me. That is.
If anyone knows off the top of their head, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna look it up and see.
Yeah, if you've ever had a moment like that, like definitely let us know. So this case is a little old, but we're getting an update on it finally, which was Patrick Spikes was arrested in May of 2019 on allegations. I know, right? Spike Spiegel, but on allegations of stealing and selling thousands of dollars worth of costumes from the Haunted Mansion at the Magic Kingdom. Damn. So they're just now getting around to the plea deals, and I've seen like
Disney is out for blood.
Dude,
crucify him.
Yeah, kill him. Kill him now. Throw him in jail. 30 lashings in the square. Whoop his ass, Goofy.
Well, yuck.
Oh God, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, man. Oh my God.
Okay, Disney, please don't come for us, please.
But give us the bag though.
You know what? Honestly,
the money
yeah.
bag, not the black bag. You don't want.
Black bag.
It's not a black bag. It's mouse ears with a face cover.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, so. But anyway, so they finally came down to what their sentences were going to be finally after so basically they just like pleaded no contest, which basically means
no lo contende.
Yeah, you're not pleading guilty. You're not saying you're innocent. You're just saying yeah, shit happened.
It may or may not have happened. I can neither confirm nor deny.
It may or may not have happened. So basically, Patrick and his cousin were. So Patrick was sentenced to 10 years of probation, which I mean that's all right, and his cousin was sentenced to 5 years, and permanently banned from any and all mouse-related properties, like everything.
Do you think Disney is like so intense with the ban that you can't even watch Disney shit?
Oh.
Like you try to sign up for ESPN Plus, and they're like, nah, dog.
Oh my God.
You thought,
sick.
you know how crazy that shit would be? You go to a basketball game and the mouse is just there, staring you in the soul. Like, oh, you thought you was coming in? Nah, we're broadcasting this on ESPN. You might be in the crowd, therefore you can't be here.
Oh my
How
God.
do they enforce the ban? Like, do you have to like have a Disney account and
You know,
You got to ID yourself before you
Yeah,
walk in.
exactly. You ID yourself before you go in, so you could very easily get blacklisted. Very.
And
easily.
you know Disney has cameras and shit on everything. And
Oh,
then now
yeah.
you got the magic bands that you wear where they you can scan them, but it also tells you where you are and
can't
shit.
you just go in there with fake ID and be like, yo, I'm
John Jingleheimer, Smitty Werben Jaeger, man, Jensen.
Yeah,
If
right.
anybody's got banned,
I am
let
Joe
me know how you
Cool.
got around it.
I am Joe Cool.
But
I am Michael Hunt.
But so effectively, on top of all that, with the obvious 250 hours of community service and all that jazz, they're also demanding that they both pay 25,000. Excuse me.
Someone's
20
died.
Yeah, I almost threw up there. So $25,000 because that's how crazy that is. $25,000 in restitution, which
Each?
is from what I'm looking at, it's for the whole case.
No, okay.
Yeah, so that's not terrible. Apparently, like the main guy Patrick,
Does he
he's.
take payments? Are they interest free?
I mean, I don't know. They're like, we'll take your organs. You know?
Oh my God, dog.
Give me your kidneys, bitch. Which, by the way, if you're wondering, kidneys do go for a lot on the black market. I may or may not know that. You're welcome.
Stealing shit and selling it. You probably drink and smoke, so the kidneys probably aren't going for.
Yeah, I
as
mean,
much as it could
it's a
be.
case-to-case basis. If you're wondering, we can go in that detail. Just DM me details. You're welcome ahead of time. But yeah, so basically they're just mandated to pay out that $25K. Honestly, they got off pretty good. Because they straight up are getting charged with like it was burglary of an occupied structure, dealing in stolen property, grand theft. Like they got off real fucking easy with just 10 years for one guy and 5 years of probation for the other.
That's
like,
crazy.
That is hella lucky.
That's crazy. Disney's
Hella
out
lucky.
here.
They really are. They
There
really
has to
are.
be some easier ways to get money.
Facts. From the mouse, you don't steal from the. You don't steal from the
I
boss.
mean, like even if you're stealing, there's got to be easier things to steal.
Then
Yeah.
you had to left the park with it too.
I mean,
you know what they probably did? They probably put on like one of those reflective vests and just acted like they worked there.
Shit, that's right.
They walked right out the front door.
Well, from what I'm looking at, it looks like they were both employees or they just stole employee uniforms.
Okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah, but I mean, the main thing being is like they stole like some pretty serious shit. It looked like they
Do you
stole.
think they made the people they
wigs,
sold that
dresses.
stuff to give the stuff back? Because you know you can subpoena like eBay records and stuff.
That's true. I don't.
So like
yeah.
if I bought like a one-of-one Disney custom princess costume because I wanted to feel pretty, do you think I'd have to give that back?
'Cause I think
I'm
I'll-
not saying I did. I'm just saying
Yeah, because I think amongst the
Maybe.
stolen property, I think one of them was Cinderella's tiara, which is fucking like crazy. Yeah, I don't know how they acquired that, but that is
they had to have mugged Cinderella, bro.
seriously.
Come up off that tiara, chief.
Yeah, come up off them jewels. Let me get them shoes too.
Run, Jewel.
So is it like real jewels and shit?
No.
I don't
I mean,
think
how
so.
much
really
like
well
would
made.
it actually?
Well, it's a high quality prop. That's what I was going with. It's a high quality prop.
It's not diamonds or whatever, but
Yeah.
it's really, really well.
Yeah, it's very well done. Very legit. All right, well, moving on to tech news.
Before we get to tech news, I guess in honor of tech news,
Oh, in honor of tech news.
we have a story.
Oh, yeah.
Teacher.
We got a story. We have.
I just want to give some background music. I just want to give some background
Trying to give him some background music.
Okay, so for those of you who may or may not know, Izzy and I, we went to the Big Apple, New York City. We had a grand time. There's a lot that happened, and I don't even know if we can capture it all in one pod. But what I can
Several
tell
pods.
you,
We will try.
what I can tell you is that Kadeem the Dream, give us the bag. We met a really good friend, and
He's coming on the pod for sure.
oh yeah, 100%. And we met him out. Oh, it was a really good time, having a good time,
House of
lots of
Yes,
drinks.
give us the
House of
bag.
Yes,
House of Yes.
apparently one of
Yes,
the greatest
please.
clubs ever. Like rated number 2 place to go out in New York City.
Oh, yeah.
Great. Met him out. Got really, really drunk.
Hammered.
Lost my
That's an
phone.
understatement.
You
I've
blacked
been sick ever since. I know you hear me coughing. Please excuse me. But met Kadeem, not Kadeem. Even though they look the same.
They do look the same. Kadeem is taller.
A little
Yeah.
bit.
If me and Kadeem did the fusion dance, we get Kadeem.
There you go. Facts.
But man, he's a really good guy. Met him out, and we got talking on Smash Brothers. It's always good talking about Smash Brothers, and one thing led to another.
You could say he's passionate.
One drink led to another.
One drink definitely led. And he was talking about, characters that he used. And, we were doing the friendly sparring, Smash Brothers talk. When you meet somebody, it's like, oh, you can't beat me, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, hey, because he was like, who do you main? And then he said, Roy. And I lost my shit.
He just goes,
goddamn
Roy.
at the top of his fucking lungs, bro.
And then apparently, I was close to the edge of blackout, so
No,
I don't
you were full
I don't
blackout.
remember
You were
all of
gone.
it, but I do remember being incredulous, being incensed, being so fucking angry that he thought that he could beat me with Roy.
How dare you?
Oh my God, I was so mad, and I'm sure I can't remember, but I'm sure that I did not drop it until I saw him the next day.
Honestly, dog,
We talked about this. We talked about this for the rest of the night. Like you got in the Uber and went to sleep after I fed after I fed you a lamb taco. You got in the Uber and went to sleep. But until then, it was like the Soulja Boy Drake thing, bro.
Dude,
Drake. Oh my God,
I was so
dog.
offended for whatever reason. I don't know what Roy.
I mean, you were like hella passionate about
and
it.
then I asked you to explain it to me while we were outside, while you were still blacked out. And he was like, "Yo, Roy is just an inferior mark. It's the same character, but one is just shitty, and I'm angry." Like, whoa, dog. Like,
yeah, man.
It just didn't stop, and
was like-
and I thought was especially funny is that you guys went back the next night, and all of the staff remembered who you were.
yeah.
Oh, I was infamous. Roy was infamous. I was
Roy
like,
was
we don't know who the fuck Roy is, but we know you want to fuck him up.
not wrong.
Wait,
Yo,
yeah.
we went back the next day to
Yeah.
find Deetru's phone, and the security guard was like, "Yo, you lost your phone? Wait, I know who you are. You're the Roy guy."
Roy guy. And he's like, yeah, man, I'm Dominican. I got a very high tolerance for loud things, but you...
He was like, I got a homie that lives next door in one of the buildings next door, and he asked me what the fuck was going on. He actually called me at 3 a.m. to ask me why you were screaming Roy.
He said, first off, who is Roy and why does he need to die? Apparently,
Oh, man. And I was just so angry, just the rage inside of me.
God, you were. Yeah.
and, we played the next day,
You were just like
and
full tilt.
Waxed him.
and we gave Roy the hands, and we're definitely gonna have to run it back on the pod, but we're gonna show you that match. I don't know if it's gonna be on the socials. I don't know where it's
I'll
gonna
post
be.
it.
Yeah, we'll throw it.
I've got that on film
stuff.
on the phone, and I've got it saved on the.
But all of that anger, all of the Roy anger, oh, you'll see it in beautiful.
beautiful 3-stock.
I mean,
form.
you could just see it because, I saw the video. That shit was disrespectful.
How well does the Switch output like video and stuff? I've never done the video conversion.
That's I mean, at
Smash.
least 720.
Yeah.
Well, you'll see it in whatever they can
Glorious,
do it.
yeah, glorious.
exactly.
Whatever
However
it
many
is.
P's they give it to you,
Yeah, just-
we'll give it to you.
It
And
won't be
however
the
many
best
P's
quality.
they give it to you, then Instagram compresses. I don't know how many P's you're gonna get, but you're gonna fucking see it.
So,
man.
so we will deliver the P, I promise.
Deliver all the P's we can, just like you delivered the P to Roy. Slight side
Oh,
note,
man.
I'm gonna do my best, right, as I guess de facto videographer for now.
Blue.
You dick!
Son of a bitch, you did it again. Stop it.
He made me do it that
We
time.
gotta take a shot every time it happens.
Oh God, dog, you're gonna be fucked up.
be
No,
hammered.
as de facto videographer, I am gonna make it a point to try to deliver everything I can in maximum resolution. So full 4K HDR until we get like an 8K red rig or some shit. If this starts going well,
Yeah,
I really
exactly.
want to make sure that you can see it, motherfucker.
Yeah, I think at this point, I think I got a really good Sony lined up that we could actually probably use instead for like any video camera related stuff. So I will send it.
Hey,
to
Sony owes us the man. You know what's PlayStation love?
Honestly,
Sony
man,
sent us 4 TVs,
They really do. Yeah.
4 PlayStations, 8 TVs. I want 4 TVs in here and then 1 TV for each of the nerds.
It's like, and then I want a TV in the bathroom, so when I'm taking a shit, I can play Final Fantasy Online.
While you bullshit, I definitely want like wireless screen share, and I want a TV in the bathroom, so I can just like get up with my controller. Like, man, this shit's gonna be legendary. Final Fantasy 14 waits for no man.
It's in it, butt cheeks
wanna
rolls
know
and
what
need
would
to
be cool,
move.
though? You wanna know what would be cool?
What's that?
I think so. You know how like with Chromecast, you can cast from whatever phone or whatever.
Uh huh.
Wouldn't it be dope if you could
Cast your output to TVs.
Cast your output to TVs and then like be able to like switch between them like channels.
You can. There's like a material that does that. This isn't the first time I've heard of this. We'll have to look it up, post a link. But I swear it exists.
Because like if I wanted to take a shit and look at what you were looking at while you were taking a shit, I think that would be cool.
Yeah. I think
that's mildly,
there's
that's mildly terrifying to see you know
I
that.
think you do that with the Sling box if I'm not mistaken. There's like a splitter that you can plug everything into, and then like wirelessly cast to multiple TVs at once.
Word.
But I have to figure it out.
Yeah, I think we'll give an update on that for the next pod. We'll definitely do that. Update.
That might be the thing to buy and cook up all the TVs in the house.
Hell yeah, get it.
I would normally take notes, but I lost my phone. But I got another phone, but it's not.
All right, well,
the brain works.
Well, just fucking put in text message, motherfucker. Just put
You're
it in
holding an iPad.
Yeah.
He
doesn't
Use
wanna,
case, bitch.
He doesn't want to touch the tablet. He doesn't want to touch. Oh,
The tablet
God.
has been so kind to him all weekend.
it really has. You're welcome for that, by the way, you slut.
The tablet is like it's like a really good girlfriend that I just
Bro,
treat
I could do, seriously, man.
That's sad.
That's like a childhood friend that y'all knew it was meant to be, but you just for whatever reason thought, nah, I could do better.
Oh man,
Yeah.
This sounds
How do you feel right now?
crying.
horrible.
I'm crying. I'm sorry, Jamie.
Whoa, hang on.
Whoa.
This is just a joke.
That just got serious.
This is a joke.
In other tech news, Apple Watch outsold the entire Swiss watch industry.
Lamb shit.
How did we transition from?
Nope, we're not doing that. We're just gonna put the brakes on that shit. Hey, so about these Apple Watches.
Oh man, let's go. Let's fucking go.
Quick,
All right, Apple Watch.
quick,
No,
just segue, please, quick. Segue, quick.
I said what I said.
All right. So sorry, Apple Watches, as you were saying.
So
Oh my god, yeah, man. So apparently, which doesn't surprise me, but it is cool to hear. So,
But
Apple Watches outsold the entire Swiss watch industry, which is pretty swag. So like all of the Swiss manufactured
That
like,
is impressive.
analog watches, which some of them shits are prohibitively expensive. So obviously,
you know, I mean, I think they are like, you know, what's funny is I feel like we're now like in a tech generation. We're just like, yeah, it's a watch, but what else can it do? You know, like, and and I guess like that's a very easy way to like just outdo the old analog style or like the simple digital style. Like I feel like at that point you're just like, I need more than a watch. I want to be able to like make phone calls or send text messages or fucking look something up or get indicators or follow my day-to-day health, not just to be like, oh yeah, it's 11:33.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I looked at my analog watch and knew the time as readily as I know it on my watch. Obviously, it's a digital readout.
Right.
I've got a Movado, which makes it very easy to see. It's like silver hands on a black face.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I don't know, man. I only wear the Movado for like special occasions when I want people to take me more seriously.
Naturally.
And then it's like, oh man, I wish I had all of the access to everything ever I had on my wrist an hour ago before I came to this stuffy ass party where niggas don't like Apple Watches.
Yeah. Honestly,
You
for
know?
me, it's like I do the same thing. It's like I wear the Fossil watch to work every day, and it's just like, you know, it's not really flexing too much, but it just goes to show it's like, yeah, you know, I like watches. I'll spend money on it, but I won't get too crazy. You know,
That's reasonable.
it makes you
They need to
approachable.
have like some
Makes you
sort of
approachable.
like digital clasp on the bottom of like a nice analog watch where you can look at it and it's a screen that gives you access to things.
I'd be
like
down
on
for
the
that.
underside, like on the wrist side. That would be kind of cool.
That sounds good.
It'd have to be like super scratch proof. I've got an Apple Watch 3 and it's getting kind of chewed up. So Apple give us the bag and Apple give me a watch.
Facts.
All right,
Yeah.
I know I'm looking through the article and I can't find it because blah lampshade. But how
Okay.
much how much is this Swiss watch market? You know, like or how much
I
money are
mean,
they?
it's a lot. Like honestly, that was like the move for like the longest time.
So apparently the total of all wristwatches made in Switzerland and shipped globally in 2019 was 21.1 million.
Yeah. Which is pretty intense. I mean, that's, you know, I mean, that to me, that's some next level shit at the end of the day. Cause it's like, if you're just completely crushing another side of the industry and you're just like, yeah, you know what, we're killing, you know, laptops and tablets and phones. Fuck it. Let's go for the throat and go for watches next. Why not?
Yeah, no, I dig it, man. And like I said, I like analog watches, and I think the more money I have and the more like established I become as a person, you know, I'll probably own some more analog watches. They are very nice, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
otherwise,
Yeah, I feel like at that point, like, you know, any analog watch these days, it's more of it's a statement piece.
you know what I can't wait for?
Ooh.
So you've seen the, I think it's an LG prototype that's the completely see-through TV.
Oh, that's right.
I can't wait till we can make that shit small enough to be the face on an analog watch.
Oh,
so it's
God.
an analog watch until you do this, and then you can see things and interface with it. Oh my God. That
You know
was
what?
so
Or at
dope.
least like maybe have an analog watch on the top and like on the side you can like bring out like some.
Oh, like,
Yeah.
that'd be kinda
Oh
dope.
shit!
Yeah.
You know what? You know what really fucks me up is like you remember like
we cutting that.
I want the Inspector Gadget shit.
yeah. You're sitting there. I want the licensing to that. Fuck you. But like, you know what's funny is like, you remember like really early 2000s when we were just like wondering what the future held, and we're just sitting there thinking like, yeah, man, we'll have like get a phone. It'll be have like a digital like readout HUD like on our forearm.
That was always whack.
And
to
do
me.
that shit like that. Like to me, I always thought I was like, that's where that like that'd be so cool if we can go that route. Definitely did not go that way at all.
I mean, like, there's still like holographic like keyboards and shit you can type on, but I feel like that's annoying. What if you got hairy arms? Just out here disrupting the shit. I gotta shave my left forearm.
I mean,
because, you know what I'm saying?
what you trying to say?
You like a bear. Shave your body. No,
Well, I think it'll work for me.
I don't
Yeah, it worked for you. You're dolphin smooth.
You really are, dude. I feel like I could just like lube you up and just slide you down the fucking stairs.
Yikes!
Lube him up.
Just
I've
fucking
never shaved my arm.
just turn you into
I have never heard anyone say that.
turn you into a human toboggan. Just
I'm gonna need you to not be lubing up and riding one of the four nerds down the stairs or otherwise. Anyways, did y'all hear about this Yahoo data breach?
Yeah, I got the email. But
yeah,
fuck it.
I don't think I did. Yeah, for me, but
I got the email. You get max $358 or credit monitoring service. There are so many of these data breaches, dog.
Yeah.
Like, at this point, my guidance, I guess, in the situation is do whatever costs Yahoo the most money.
Yeah.
Because
There you
fuck
go.
these people, they need to learn. Because that's what keeps happening. They keep, air quotes, letting data get breached because they don't want to employ stringent security measures because that shit's more expensive, and they just write it in as the cost of doing business when they get hit with this $25 million fine or whatever, which is not a lot of fucking money.
yeah. No, well, actually, what's the now that I think about it, what is Yahoo even worth anymore?
A surprising amount.
Really?
Verizon bought them 2-3 years ago. I
Right.
think they still own.
Because I knew that they did kind of get bought out, but as far as this data breach is gonna really fuck them up though, because like
Nah.
You don't
They
think
haven't
so?
changed shit.
So July 25th, 2016, Verizon bought them for $4.83 billion.
wow.
Apparently, like Yahoo's got a crazy like share on like the news market and shit. Yahoo owns a
That I
ton
can
of stuff
see.
that you like wouldn't realize Yahoo owned. I think Yahoo owns Huffington Post and stuff. Like, it's a whole thing.
Well, I mean, it's not the greatest news source, but you know.
Leave the Huff Post alone, all right, Mr. Fox News over here.
Fuck you. I listen. I read everything. and I watch
The
everything.
non-denial of Fox News.
I watch Fox. I watch CNN. I watch Vice. I fucking every now and then I look at a HuffPo article if it's not garbage. Yeah.
I'm gonna need you to step outside of your comfort zone and start reading some Al Jazeera.
No.
Yes, Al Jazeera is great.
Nah.
Just because it's not written here, and it's because the people that write it are Malaysian.
I'm good.
So apparently Yahoo. I'm sorry. I stopped listening. I'm trash.
Oh man, hopefully the listeners didn't stop listening.
Yeah,
It's about to
right?
get real.
Yeah, I was gonna come back with more Yahoo news, but fuck it.
No, you're
No,
good.
it was Yahoo.
Yeah, wait, what's up?
That's not even that good a fact.
It's not.
Apparently Yahoo owned 15% of Alibaba, but okay.
Yeah, that.
Oh, Alibaba's huge.
I mean,
yeah, that's still being pretty widely used. Yeah.
But yeah, just trying to figure out why they're worth so much, you know. But yeah, that's what.
Brilliant. Thanks.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Ooh, as that work. Look at us.
I mean, what do they even sell? The brilliant people. Was that
Oh, that was Guinness.
That was Guinness. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've bought 2 Guinnesses in my life, and one of them was probably for you.
But you bought that second one because you saw the ad.
No, I bought both of them because of Rob's Irish ass.
Well, all the future ones that we are about to buy is because of this pod.
Guinness
and
give
ad.
the noobs the bag.
So I think the two would consist of the one time I convinced you to do an Irish car bomb with me, and the second was you just buying me another Guinness.
That sounds about right. That sounds about right.
The one time where you're just like, it's my birthday, come on, do this drink with me. You're just like, I don't know, man, that's a lot of fucking liquid. I don't know if I want to drink all that at once. I was like, shut the fuck up, you pussy, drink it. And it's just
Bro,
like,
Irish Rob is probably my
well,
favorite.
well,
Rob.
you said it like that. I guess I have to drink it
You
now.
said it with
so.
the lilt.
But on a little like minor tech news, did you guys hear about Cards Against Humanity buying out Clickhole?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's I wouldn't say it's very serious. I mean, I think the coolest part about it was that they bought it out and then turned it over to the employees.
That's pretty swag.
Yeah, like for me, it's like at that point, it's like, man, your management is clearly not fucking doing their job.
Well, the cards
right.
guys are superheroes, bro.
They really are. I mean, honestly, like that's the type of people that you just want in your corner at the end of the day.
Facts. Did you hear College Humor's dead? Well, not completely dead, but there's like next to no one that works there now.
Honestly, man. Okay, so.
Sad.
Yeah, it's been 2 decades, damn near.
You know, honestly,
kind of kicked off.
I kind of saw it sort of start.
Shit.
I mean, they did. They
humor
did.
shit.
I think just what really sucks is like they just. Anybody else feel like their content is just kind of like sort of fallen flat over the last couple of years?
I don't know, man. I love the videos from CEO videos. Have you seen those?
Okay, so
They're cool.
The message from the CEO videos.
so what? I would say the only two things that came out of that was that particular series that you said, and what was it? Adam Ruins Everything.
Adam Ruins Everything is good. Don't Laugh News or whatever it's called is good. Let me see what else. This is without looking at anything on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's more. Stuff.
But I think when it comes to College Humor, like it's probably similar to the thing where like you innovate, right, and then the rest of the game takes it like all the way further.
Oh yeah,
and, like
you can't really do much else after.
Right, you know, there's so many different places, so many people, you know, who are being funny on the internet.
Yeah, I don't know why
like,
they didn't do a better job grabbing those people.
Yeah,
you know, and I think that's what ended up happening too, because everybody just kept getting picked up, and the next thing you know, it's just like all of your good people are gone, all of your dope ass writers are gone, all of your good actors are gone, you know,
like,
producers and videographers are gone. So it's like
wasn't
maybe
Adam
you should
Ruins Everything? Wasn't that like an actual like that got picked up by like a
By
TV
True TV.
network?
by True TV. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that's cool. Like, yo, we got that to TV, or
Right.
you know, I guess you get ads on everything on your sites and videos and stuff. But like,
Yeah, but I mean, like that's good to a fault. But it's like, you know, the thing is, at the end of the day, you want to like make that transition to TV or to a bigger network, because that will give you more budget, more more room to make a move, upwards. Otherwise, you just kind of like you get stagnant into a certain medium, and if you're not making any like other moves to go, whether it's film, shows, whatever, podcasts, news shows, something like if you're not actively trying to move in a different direction creatively, you'll get stagnant, people get bored, and they'll stop giving a shit. You know, you could say the same thing about like, well, I'm not going to name any names, but there's been plenty of other channels that we've seen over the past couple of years. I know you know what I'm talking about.
YouTube channels or channels in general?
Like a specific YouTube channel and a group that got sold out, and certain things transpired, and then the guy who bought them out said some real slick shit. I'm being very nondescript right now for a good reason, but
Collider?
as you say it out loud.
Oh, fuck those people. I don't know.
Yeah, all right. God damn it,
I
dog.
don't know them.
I was trying to be nice. All
Why?
right.
I don't know
pod
them.
beefs.
All right.
Square up, Chief.
All right.
I'll box most people. Didn't say anybody. Most people.
I will get my tape gun. I will square you up. You feel me? I will ship that ass out.
Shift that ass.
Say it with me now. What can Brown do for you,
What can all this brown magnificence do for you?
But yeah, so I mean, like at the end of the day, like if you that was too much. I'm sorry.
We will take you out.
But
I'll ship you out, bro. It's boxing, bro. Oh my god. It's just one long pun. It took me a second, but I get it now.
hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, I mean, like at the end of the day, if you it's innovate or fucking die. Innovate or die. You know, and I feel like they've kind
Funny or
of.
die things though.
I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not. Because I feel like Funny or Die kind of fell under the same banner as
I think I
College
just
Humor.
saw like a Funny or Die stream somewhere like out at a restaurant.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think technology has made the barrier for entry into media so low that like now it's like anybody with a phone can like make funny shit. So
Yeah,
now
that's
you don't
true.
need a company. You don't need a bunch of niggas to like.
It helps.
And then so
It
many
helps.
people.
I mean, it can.
But you can definitely easily make a start, get a raw good start, and just fucking hit the ground running
Hey,
sometimes.
Man, shout
So
out iPhone, baby.
shout out
iPhone, give us the
iPhone.
bag. Yeah, and so many of these media companies are like stealing from their people nowadays too. So
That is true, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure that you guard your work because people will do some fuck shit and try to steal it. Doesn't matter if it's photo, video, meme, whatever.
The whole shit. And these will be people you sign contracts with. Do you guys remember the whole Defy Media thing with folks on YouTube?
Oh my god, dude, that was so fucked up.
What they were doing was they were like, because what happens is YouTube would pay Defy, and Defy would then pay the creators, their money that they owned, that they were owed, right? So what Defy would do was Defy would shop the company around to other people to get bought out or get invested in based on the total amount of capital they had, including everyone's money.
And they would inflate that number by doing that.
Instead of, hey, we're really worth this plus everyone's paychecks.
Exactly.
Capable of holding on to.
Yeah, because that was.
And then when they defaulted on a bunch of shit, the bank came and took a bunch of money.
Oh, yeah.
It was a whole thing, man.
Yeah, then they just disappeared. Yeah, they did Matt Pat wrong.
They did Matt Pat wrong.
They did him wrong.
Game theory. Keep the bag. Just put us on the show.
Yeah. I just want to show up and just give me 30 seconds. That's all I ask.
I just want to hang out, man. It's just if they did a collab. They did a collab with Donut. I want to do a collab with Donut. I want to do a collab with Game Theory.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah.
Do a collab with Mother's Basement.
All good collabs all day.
Collab.
All right, so let's segment. Next segment will be self-improvement, and then cue the little Zen music in the background. That'd be cool.
You gotta let me know ahead of time so I can cue the music.
Well, I didn't really expect you to do it, but all right, I'll keep that in mind. But so I would say, I don't know. Let's see. All right, Izzy, you're kind of good.
Is this real? Are we doing this?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
Why not?
Okay.
So I would say the ups and downs of being a thick boy, if you will. The ups and downs of being a plumper, more swollen human, if you will. Plumper, But so I feel like in the nerd community, it's kind of a thing, All right. You got you.
I feel like you roasted a lot of nerds who also go to the gym.
Nah, not even.
You go to the gym.
I do. I do.
It's a thing that nerds do. They be fat.
I'm a recovering thick boy.
Sure.
Hey, any of the nerds in the area that want to meet the 4 nerds at the gym that don't work out now or want some gym folks, let us know. Hit us on the joint. I'm not down to work out with some of the fans.
No, for real. Yeah, I wouldn't mind working out with fans.
You are.
We will get there. Just get to up and lift the weight. Lift. As you say it in actual German.
If y'all show up to meet us at the gym, Noob and I will dress up as the red Oni and blue Oni from Dragon Ball with the Hiffle shirts.
Gladly.
While you work out. But if you're worried about people staring at you or anything like that, even better reasons for us to wear a costume and keep people from judging you while they're at the gym, man.
Yeah.
Nothing but inclusivity.
Yeah, they'll be more hypnotized by me and my Ranger panties and trying to explain how I keep everything in there.
Tape. Tape on the bare fur.
Duct tape fixes everything.
It does.
Tape fixes everything.
Oh no.
Duct tape waxes everything.
Oh no. But I would say the constant stereotype of the fat, sweaty nerd type situation. It's kind of ridiculous. I would say. I mean, I feel like there are plenty of people out there who fit into all sorts of body types in the community. Doesn't matter where you're at with it at all. But I mean, for me personally, I went on I would say a very serious body transformation. I'm currently down 62 pounds. That shit,
bad man.
That shit is.
We need the applause sound effect. Please send me your effects one day. Sorry. But no, that's a lot of pounds.
But yeah, dude, I mean, it's ridiculous. And you know what's funny is I feel like the hardest part about it was just getting in. Once you get a good routine going and you start getting more passionate about it and you can kind of get behind what you're doing and visualize that end goal at the end of the day, next thing you know, you almost start having fun with it. And nothing says you need to get crazy and eat super clean and super green right out the gate.
Food is delicious.
Food is delicious, and I cheat. I cheat hard.
In the asthma voice. I saw Rob eat a triple cheeseburger last week. It looked luxurious.
It was quite enjoyable, and you could say that I had a sense of euphoria as I collapsed out of my chair from having what you could say
a coronary,
or catching, as the folks call, the itis.
Cheese.
I paused the music.
Thank God you paused the music as you just saying cheese. What? What is this? 4 nerds, 1 ASMR?
We do it all out here on the pod, baby.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Yo, hey, I have mild synesthesia, which is the worst part. That was like the tingliest word I've ever heard of.
No, dude, that song definitely felt yellow to me.
It felt yellow.
Yeah, it was definitely yellow.
Are you?
Okay.
Are you?
I can respect that.
Are you
I
hearing
feel the
colors and
temperature of
tasting
music.
sounds?
Oh, facts.
yeah.
No, it's definitely a thing. And like, D-Truth is super musically creative. And I did
Yeah.
read something somewhere. I'm not gonna cite it. I don't remember that. It says that like people who are very musically creative are much more likely to have some form of express synesthesia. Like for me, I don't see colors, but I
Right.
hear temperature of music. I don't know if that's a thing that makes sense.
That's a new one on me. I've heard different ones, but temperatures and
I hear
new one for
temperature
sure.
or like daytime music versus nighttime music, that sort of thing, where things
All right.
sound tingly,
Yeah.
like you're a cheese.
But without
in the
getting
headphones. Hey, we gotta add a headphone warning.
Yeah, we
in
really
the
do.
pod right before that last
Yeah,
section or whatever.
sorry about that.
Oh no.
We'll put on headphones.
plenty of
Experience
sections.
it.
No. We'll make sure. We'll make sure that it's not too.
But anyway, just to kind of like we can touch back on this another day. But I would say at the end of the day, visualize the journey, get it plotted out in your mind, and definitely push. Don't stop. The main thing is that was really awkward. The main thing is just making sure you try and just is stick with it. The hardest part about it is getting into the routine. The food and everything else can come a little later. Like at that point, that just comes down to budgeting and finding out what you like. But yeah. So that being said, that is my hour for a little self-improvement for the day.
The self-improvement noob corner.
You're quite welcome.
All right, man. We got one last thing to cover real quick.
Namaste.
Namaste. Nah, dude, talk to me about your morning routine, dude. Are you a morning routine, dude? What's going on there?
So my morning routine. Honestly, if you want me to keep it real, my routine is pretty trash.
Oh, wait. Okay, I want to hear this. Hang on.
Well, so I have started working from home.
Naturally.
And
It's the future.
so I have started that in November. So I think I'm like 2 months into it, and I guess that should be enough time to kind of get into it, but I'm kind of still working on it, to be honest. But what do I want to start doing in my morning routine? I want to shower every morning.
Okay, hang on.
Because I'm not doing that now.
Start the day funky.
I'm actually working in my pajamas, and I feel like I am more productive when I do shower
Bro.
and actually put on the work clothes.
Okay.
Before I sit at that desk.
That's what I was
in
gonna
my
ask.
room.
Because I swear to God, I see you every morning, and you're
Yeah.
just in your sweatpants and the hoodie
Yeah.
with the hood up, and the
Yeah.
headphones in, not
At
making
least
eye
they do
contact.
sweatpants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you guys didn't like the Pokemon PJs.
Oh, we love Pokemon.
Oh, we
but
do.
Those PJs have seen things.
Well, I mean, mainly your balls
things.
deploying out of them. You know,
Well, oh yeah. That was a whole thing.
as you
It was a whole
as you
thing.
ripped a hole in them, and all of a sudden, just testicles deployed.
A whole
In front of our
thing?
female guest.
Yeah, in front of our female guest. Thanks for that.
Come on, guys, a whole thing.
I said it.
Oh, I didn't know if you knew what you
No,
did
I looked at you and I said,
Well, I didn't know if you were like, oh, whole, all the nuts are like whole.
I mean,
oh, both of the nuts. Oh man.
I'm not saying
No,
you.
a hole with
I
a
mean,
H.
pretty much.
No, I'm not gonna lie. My morning routine is actually kind of shit. And if you guys got any tips to help me,
You
I'm
know what's
actually
helped
looking-
me, like lean into my morning routine? I'm not a morning shower person, right? I don't like being wet right away. I don't know. It's like I'm like part
Okay.
cat. I don't know. So I've realized that I have the best days when I literally spring out of bed. So I don't know if you guys do the thing where you like throw your legs out of bed and stand straight the
yeah.
fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, those days where I do that shit and walk with a purpose
shit's-
to do
that
whatever I'm
shit's
gonna
dangerous.
do. I mean, not really. Your bed it might be because it's lower than mine. But
there's that.
like the standing height of my bed is like just under butt cheek. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
As a tall dude, but your bed is like not even knee height, so you probably can't do that right away.
Yeah.
You know, but if you put on some risers, throw your feet out of bed, hop the fuck out of bed, and then go fight whatever you have to fight for the day. It is a huge help.
I'm sorry. I do have one thing that's part of my routine.
Okay.
Like I do
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee is very good. But I do journal every morning. So whoever made the app, day one, give me the bag. Or give us the bag.
Okay, wait, hang on. I don't know anything about day one, so lean.
So day one
into that
is a journaling app that I use, and it's essentially, like a digital journal. And so every morning, I write. Well, actually, every morning and night, I type some words about, what I went through or what I want to get accomplished, today. Usually in the morning, I try to go with more positive things because I want to like start off the morning kind of good. So I'll usually write some positive affirmations or, whatever good things I remember from my dream. And even if it's like one word, even if it's like 2 sentences every day, it's like throw some good words down on a paper or in the app to get it going. So I do that.
So it's kind of like putting that extra like positive energy into your morning routine.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get behind that.
The first thing that I do when I wake up, hopefully it's not check social media. It's write down something good about myself or just a goal for the day or just kind of game plan a thing. So I don't always shower, but I do usually do that probably like 66%.
And maybe that's the best takeaway. Find something positive for you and try to do that. I think it only takes like a couple of minutes. Try to do that shit every morning. Because for me, I scroll Reddit. I'll either open Reddit and hit some of like the news, or I'll open the news app and hit the news, or I'll open Quora and try to learn a thing real quick, right? Because Quora give us the bag. I am on Quora all the time. I fucking love Quora. You know what I'm saying? Not like try to read about a thing. Oh shit, tell me about why JFK was assassinated the way he was. Talk to me about the grassy knoll. I read. And like, I don't know. I read a thing about JFK today. I read a thing about the magic bullet today.
That's such a weird way to start your morning, but all right, I'm about it.
But for real, because the cool thing about Quora is like you don't know what the fuck you're going to get. It's just in your feed. And I like anything that seems even vaguely interesting. If I scroll past the good answer on it, I'll add the entire answer to my feed or all the things that field of answers, that category to my feed. So it's a complete grab bag. It's almost as bad as hitting the random button on Wikipedia. It could be anything, but it's always an interesting write. And like there are so many great writers on Quora where you get great stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily spin the wheel on that and just see what comes up. Yeah. Okay, so my morning routine. For me, goddamn, I'm really hard with mornings. Usually I have to set my alarm at least an hour beforehand because I don't wake up easy, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know. I sleep really weird, so getting out of bed is like initially is really hard for me, but then once I'm up and moving, it's pretty easy breezy. I make sure I just kind of like swing the legs out from the side, prop myself up with the arm, take a minute, let the blood start circulating, think about my existence for 0.2 seconds, and
who
then
here gets out of bed and does a helicopter dick?
every Friday.
Only on Friday.
Only on Fridays.
Only on paydays for me.
Yeah.
Shaplow, it's good money today.
Hey, the dick is going to work too. Hey.
What's that shit that old uncle say? Some dudes walk up and put it in. I will put it in and walk up, young blood.
Am I right? Am I right?
Oh man.
Izzy, we gotta make you an uncle, man.
Oh man, yeah, go for it. Make me an uncle. I don't want any kids, but I would be the best uncle in history.
Yeah, that won't be too hard.
Funkle Izzy, bro.
Funkle Izzy.
Funkle Izzy,
but,
dog. You're giving your kids fireworks and knives. Let's go,
bro. I know it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna leave my kid with you for like a summer and be like, why does my boy know how Krav Maga?
You gotta teach him to protect himself, dude. He's looking soft on the playground.
Hey,
he solved the problem permanently.
All of a sudden, just goes across the street and flying guillotines some fucking bully across the street. I was like,
just like Funkle Izzy taught you. Funkle Izzy, man.
But yeah, like to add on to that, after having my 0.2 seconds of existential dread, getting up and then just kind of like doing a quick stretch, get it moving, then flex one good time in front of my window, asshole naked.
Let them know what time it is.
My neighbors know who I am. You're welcome.
I do think like one thing that I have done in the past, like in order to wake up easier, like I think a certain amount of time has to be spent like figuring out what is it about tomorrow that you're looking forward to. If you're looking forward to something tomorrow, it's a lot easier to get up. I know I'm going to have a very difficult time getting up tomorrow because I'm not looking forward to going to work after, missing a couple days because I've been sick. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah, the work.
What am I going to look forward to? So I'm going to want to stay in bed because I don't want to fucking do it.
Well,
So if there's something you got looking forward to, figure out what that is. If there's something.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
yeah, my main focus is like, I don't know if you guys know who Jocko Willenick is. Okay, so if anyone ever needs to like listen, like have like an audio representation of like how to fucking just attack the day, do yourself a favor, put on the video by Jocko Willenick called "Good," and I assure you, you will have a moment where you're just sitting there, just like, yeah, fucking yeah, you know,
It's good.
like I don't want to like ruin like exactly what it sounds like, but like you'll just get into that mindset of just like, you know, it puts you into that state of if things are going wrong, fucking good. You know, that means, you know, we have more time to prepare to get things going. You know, like if you can visualize exactly what you want to get done that day, and you're just sitting there like, okay, I got this part of thing, I got to answer these emails, I got to do that. If you can just sit there and just visualize exactly what you want to go for each and every day, and just fucking go for it, like just go at it with both hands and just manhandle that shit and make it do what you want to do at the end of the day, you end up feeling much more satisfied. Like my thing is like if I didn't have to be up so early, I would definitely go to the gym, because going to the morning in the gym to do that is a good fucking feeling. But, you know, sadly too early, and it's like I'm weird with mornings, so which means that I have to be up at like 4 a.m. to like really like get that full feeling, you know. But other than that, I hit the coffee and then like focus like listening to music and then a podcast maybe of some sort, you know, because, you know, we do a little bit of dual support, you know. I will check out the Drinking Bros group, also Drinking Bros Nerds. Appreciate you guys help us out for sure from time to time, and
Give us the bag.
Give us the bag.
Give us the bag,
Or at least invite us for drinks.
indeed. Good homies to hang out with for sure.
All right, man.
But yeah, so what was this?
All right, Chet Hanks.
They're gonna fart.
Oh my God, really are. But yeah, I'd say we covered just about everything, guys.
It's positive stuff, man. I think we've had a good time here.
Yeah.
Got to talk about anime news.
Anime news,
Licensors quit fucking up.
please.
Just talk about video game news.
We want to give you
Izzy,
money.
I still want you to do that research project. I still want you to call the people. There's someone who has to know, or send an email to somebody.
Okay, we'll add it to my to-do list.
Yeah.
Now I'm
Actually-
to-do listing.
Actually, you know what? We do have somebody. You know what you could? You could conference call Z and just sit there and just tell her exactly what to say.
We can do one better.
We could do one better. Say it into the mic.
We know someone that works at Funimation.
Oh.
But I don't remember who.
Oh shit.
I do know somebody.
We
And
do?
like we know somebody. It's somebody. I feel like it's someone from Tallahassee.
Oh, it's mutual?
I think me and D Truth know somebody who works at.
If this is somebody
shit.
that I know, I don't know that I know,
No, that's
but I
reasonable.
may know.
No.
That's reasonable because
Yeah.
I like just recently found out.
They'll probably
if
know
you
who
hear
you
this, and you know who you are. Tell us. If I have to hunt you down, and it turns out you've been listening to this,
I
I'm
will
gonna
find
send you an ass whipping. I have a special set of skills. Anime skills.
But yeah, I'd say we hit it all. Super Bowl, everything else. You know,
Hey man, we covered it. We covered it good.
Bowl.
Covered
a
it
nice
all.
liberal coating.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, just even keel.
Anyways, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for listening. Thank you for continuing to support. You know what it is.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
My God.
Nah, man, check us out on all the socials. We're going to be more and more involved. I've heard, I'm not sure, I can't confirm, but I've heard the Lebanon Don's assignment in Silent Hill ends this week, and he may be back.
We'll see.
Provided his plan doesn't detour.
Yeah,
and he
provided-
ends up doing
yeah.
the whole Lost Island thing, and
Yeah.
having to push the button or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, we can't have a revisiting of the season of Lost, please.
You know what I'm
No
saying?
more.
We don't know. So we'll keep you posted, you know, but definitely if you missed the Don's content, we miss him too. You know, show us love, show him love, and support him on the first episode.
Say hi on the socials. And
you know, say hi, you know, keep him warm. You know, send him some cookies. We'll put the address on there.
Yeah, send him some
Send
pudding.
us pudding. Send that man's pudding.
Send
Bro.
him pudding. Let him know what time it
I
is.
don't know what time. Pudding sounds like a euphemism for everything wrong.
It really does. There's no way to say that like not raunchy-ish.
So you're right.
Yeah, you're just like, I just dirty thoughts that enter the mind.
Anyways,
I'll shield him.
Anyway,
he'll take it for the team. Huh?
anyway.
All right, man.
So that being said, everybody, we are Four nerds, one podcast.
And we out. Thanks.
We out of this bitch. That was good.